All right. Again, this is a continuation of the videos that I'm creating for you guys this week. This week, this video I'm titling marketing, because as you create your products or services, you have to know how to market. That's essential. Now, this is from the business standpoint. This is not necessarily in the financial literacy part yet. I'll get to that in a second. But from a business standpoint, always keep in mind that as you're creating a product or a video, like I'm talking specifically videos because this is the actual process you'll be going through. As you're creating these videos, always make certain that you're talking about topics that are in line with what you want your audience to understand, right? Don't go off on a tangent about, this happened the other day and that happened the other day. It's okay to interject certain things because what you're doing is you're telling a story, right? Marketing has a lot to do with telling a story and guiding people to take this journey with you so that at the end of the journey, they're interested enough to separate with some of their money. Right? They want to buy something that you have to offer because you have convinced them that that's the thing to do, right? Especially when you're talking about something that they've been in line with, like me. I want to study financial literacy for the next 30 days. Now, I can study financial literacy by myself, or I can study it and share what I'm learning with you. Right? Now, that's only going to help you if you get an opportunity to listen to it, right? If you don't get an opportunity to listen to it, you won't get it. It'll go right over your head, which is okay for you. But those who do get it, if you are the person who was listening to what I'm saying and kind of, hey, this is something I can do, or hey, I like the way that sounds, because I'm only going to be sharing things that are true. I'm not going to just be like hypothetically speaking. I'm going to be talking about research that I've done of people who do what it is that I'm sharing, right? And I will reference those people's name as well from time to time. You don't have to do that every time, but you want to share some of the glory with them. You want to give the glory of creating the content with them, but as far as a message, but you're the actual messenger. So you want to make certain that you have links and systems in place that will guide people where you want them to go. So you have to realize that you're always marketing yourself or your company or your system. You're branding yourself. So you want to be ethical. You want to be someone of integrity. You want to take this seriously. And you want to connect with people who are like-minded, right? You don't want to just say, hey, let's do this, let's do that, when these people, never show up or never bring anything to the table. It's always you. But let me say this, you are enough. It's not necessary that you have someone else to start this process with you, because like attracts like. So as you're doing what you're doing, and as you begin to have confidence in yourself and your abilities, because you're going to be learning things that you'll become good at, because that's how that works. Your objective is to become an expert, period. That's your objective. You don't want to just be like, oh yeah, I know how to do that and I know how to do that. You heard of a jack of all trades and master of none? You can be a good jack of all trades and make a lot of money. Right? Or you can master several different trades. And let me give you this little tip. If you start studying something today for 90 days, which is why my system is only 90 days, at the end of that 90 days, you're going to know more about that system than 80% of the people who don't study that. So the people who need your help don't study that, right? So you're going to be available and you're going to have products or services that you can market to those people. And at the end of the day, you'll walk away with money and they'll walk away with the product or service that they needed to get the results that they wanted. That's how it works. It's not a rip off, or it's not a get rich quick, or it's not a get over. It's a I give you a service, you give me the finances. You put in the work, you create the product, you deserve to get that reward. And that reward will elevate you to another level. But see, that's where the money comes in. That's where the understanding financial literacy comes in. As you begin to gain knowledge and people begin to say, hey, you become the go-to person for whatever topic you decided on. People say, well, go on to Larry over there. He knows how to, set up websites and, create videos and the like. So you come to Larry and I have a price point, right? If you're interested in getting the services or products that I offer, you have to pay that price, right? That's how that works, right? You give something, I give something. And by that, then let's say I went from $1,000 a month to $5,000 a month. When you go to $5,000 a month, and actually $1,000 a month, depending on your income now, if you get to $1,000 a month, you're freeing up a lot of money because your bills probably aren't that much, but it's where you need the financial literacy, because now you're going to go spend money. You become a consumer. That's it. Just as quickly as the money come in, you spend it. Quickly as it come in, you spend it. It's not how you keep money. That's not how you get rich. That's not financial literacy. How you get money and how you get rich and how you establish wealth for yourself is you understand the three principles of generating money, right? Entrepreneurship, real estate, and the stock market. You have to have your hand in all three of those, period. And you can do it on a small scale to start, but rather than go buy that $50,000 car, invest in a $100,000 home and rent it, become a renter, and then buy that car from the proceeds of that property, right? There's a lot of things like that I'm going to share with you along this journey. And I'll be just reading some of it because I believe that, the people that wrote that wrote it in a way where you can understand it and I can understand it. So as I understand it, I want you to have the same effect. I want you to say, hey, I get it. And then go from there. But you got to take action. You can't just get it and hold it in, because that's not how you get rewarded. You have to share it. You have to allow the universe to partake, right? Seriously. And I'll get more into that as we go along. I really like to talk about several different topics. My primary topic I like to talk about is personal development, and that's working on you. Because we're all a work in progress, right? You're not where you want to be, and I'm not where I want to be. But we continually to do things and continue to get better. And as we do that, people are watching, right? People are watching for guidance. So if you're able to give guidance from time to time, do that. And the universe will reward you for that. Trust me, it will. But as I was saying earlier, what I'm working on is just showing you how you can go from sitting on the sofa doing nothing to where you can actually have fun creating these little short clips and posting them to different places. And before long, you'll have a system. See, businesses are nothing but systems. Like I always like to reference spinning plates at the circus. You see the performers spin one plate. Once they get that plate started, they'll put another one up and they'll spin that one, and then another one. But they have to do one at a time, right? You have to do that as well. You have to gain knowledge about one thing at a time and have it, know it, and share it. And that will help solidify within you that you know what you're doing. You know what you're talking about, right? All right. This will be video number 3, and each of these videos that I create will be in segments of 3. So that segment of 3 will have the same, what they call thumbnail on it. So when you see this video, the first thing you see is that thumbnail. Like, for instance, this thumbnail says game on. I'll do all 3 videos in that. Then the next 3 videos will have another thumbnail, right? That way you'll know it's from me, right? And that's, again, marketing. You want to market yourself and your system so that people will know that's Larry. That's Larry J. Let's speak with Larry. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, especially, like I say, if you pick the topic that you enjoy, you're going to enjoy sharing that information so much that we'll have to tell you to stop. But you won't, because it'll start to generate income in your life, and that is what you want, right? All right, listen, have a nice weekend. This should be on a Friday. I like to do videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I like to submit them on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'll probably create them on Saturday or Sunday. It just depends on my schedule, right? Because I like to stay ahead of the game. I'm that type of person. So thanks again for watching. Millennials is what I'm reaching out to. 18 to 25. If you're in that range, I really appreciate you watching, because a lot of people don't watch other people's things to gain knowledge. They watch to laugh, to whatever. But sometimes you need the financial understanding about how money works. And I think now is a good time to learn that. All right. Have a good one. Bye.